Let's talk about some common money mistakes that I see business owners make on a pretty consistent basis and how you can fix them. Now, if these problems go unchecked, they could lead to poor decision making, tax issues, and quite honestly, they can steal your peace of mind. But fixing them means that you're not going to have to worry about whether or not that check bounces. You're not going to be dreading that call from your accountant, and you should be able to sleep better at night. So the first issue that I see is some business owners don't separate their expenses. So what I mean by that is in some cases they're running their personal expenses and their business expenses all through the same account. In other cases I see that they have multiple businesses and they're running all of those through the same account. And that makes it very very hard to track your expenses, very very hard to track your revenue. It creates a tax nightmare and quite honestly it could stunt the growth of your business. So make sure that you've got dedicated accounts for each one of your businesses. Okay. That means dedicated bank accounts, dedicated credit cards, and dedicated books as well. All right. That's going to give you clarity. It's going to make it so much easier for your bookkeeper, and tax season is going to be much less stressful for you. The second thing that I see often is business owners not having a budget and a forecast. And this is an absolute no no if you want to have a successful business. Okay. You need a budget for profit. It's like a measuring stick that tells you where you are. Are you on track or are you not? So all you need to do is develop a budget and a cash flow forecast. Sit down with your numbers from the past and think about what's my expected revenue based on history? What are my expected expenses? How much do I think I'm going to end up having to pay in taxes? What about payroll? And of course, make sure that you include savings as well. And then you just review and adjust these your budget and your forecast regularly to make sure that you're keeping your finances on track with your goals. The third thing that I see business owners do is forget about taxes. You got a nice chunk of money in the checking account, you're feeling really really good, and then all of a sudden you get hit, bam, with that big check that you weren't expecting that you have to write to the government. This absolutely has the opportunity to impact your cash flow and your savings. So make sure that you're working with a tax professional. Make sure you're setting aside money in a separate account for your taxes, and that's going to allow you to be much, much better prepared when next April rolls around. So, with just a little bit of extra effort, you'll be able to improve your business's cash flow, have a better understanding of where the business stands financially, and again, hopefully sleep better at night. So, if you dread the financial part of owning your own business and you'd like some help figuring out some easy ways to stay on top of your money, schedule a free 30-minute coaching session with me and we'll get you started down the path to a financially solid business.